Hey everyone, welcome back to my gaming channel. We are back here in Minecraft, modded Minecraft for that. And today we are going to start looking into a little bit of automation. Not too much, just a tad. And that is industrial foregoing. So we need a few machines to get the resources going and the production going of what we need in this in this mod. So just to show you where we're at below with our machines, etc. So I've set up everything like this. So I still need to auto feed in resources in here that will get auto processed, and it will get finished and pumped into here. This is just my manual enriching factory. And then we have our infusions. So this one has a carbon, this one has a redstone, this one I believe is diamond, and then the last one is obsidian. I think if I remember correctly, obsidian is your most potent. So okay, everything is there, so great stuff. And the power room is this. So this is how this looks. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to close up because we don't need to... Oh, wait, we need to go in there. Oh, bummer. I'm busy setting up the power for where we want to go with industrial foregoing, but we also need to do other machines this side. So let's get into industrial foregoing. Okay, so first of all, this is a book. This is how a book recipe looks. It's a manual, industrial foregoing manual. It's a book, redstone, and dirt. Craft in your inventory. Okay, so we now have basics. All the basics here: fluid extractor, latex processing unit, and latex. So this is fluid we need, and then plastics. No, we haven't done anything. So fluid extractor is made like this. So I already did that. Power optional. Okay, cool. So I think with power it just goes a lot quicker. Now that we have a book, we can control click it and it will take us to where it needs to go. So the fluid extractor will extract latex from wood that are placed in front of the machine. Multiple extractors can be used to extract from the same log at the same time. The machine will start consuming the log, and once consumed it will remove a bark from it and replace it with the stripped variant. Once that gets consumed, it will disappear. Okay. Each log will produce different amounts of latex. Check JAI for rates. Power optional. Providing power will make the machine work faster. Okay, great. Exactly what I said. Awesome. So we can actually do this a little bit more smart. In a smart way, we can make 4. So we need gold, iron, and a lot of different things. Don't think that much. What else? Wood, pistons. Do we have more pistons? I don't think we have. Oh, we have. Okay, so we'll have 4 pistons because I use 1. And then we need machine frame. Yeah, also machine frame. Petty machine frame. So that's wood, iron, and redstone. So we're going to need more iron, redstone. We're going to need more because we need 4 machine blocks. Okay, so let's first make this. Say wood. Do you need wood or logs? I think it's... Let's grab 32. Why not? Okay, and then redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we should be able to good. So we have 4 of the petty machine frames. So each frame has each tiered machine has a higher tier of machine frame. But currently we only need that. So cobblestone, so we need 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a bunch of cobblestone. So let's grab cobblestone. And then we will be able to make 4. Great stuff. So as I said, power is optional. So I'm going to... Okay, so this is the other way around. So I'm going to give it power because I want to get it faster. Okay, so we are going to have power all the way around here. Okay, but you know what I want to do? I want to kind of automate this a little bit. So let's make a dispenser. Interesting. Or maybe, do we have a placer? Well, we have a block placer from Industrial Foregoing, but we're not going to use that one. So let's just use a dispenser. Okay, so this should be easy to do. Dropper. No, it's not going to be a dropper. So redstone and sleep time. 1 second. Okay, great. So dispenser. Let's get a button. You know what? I think a stone button might work better. Actually, we don't need to go there, but it's fine. Okay, let's go back down. Let's first test this out. It should work like this. So if we take redstone, we place you there. We place a dispenser there, facing upward. Then we place, let's use that. Okay, and then in there we put a couple of planks. Okay, so this does not work. It's going to be the easiest way to do this. We can remove this. Let's do it this way. This way should work. I want a blank. Oh. Ooh, okay, so that's not going to work. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's scratch that idea. Bad idea. Good idea. Not going to work as we want. What was it that did that? I can't remember. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's not working, so let's just scratch this idea completely. And let's get our power going. As I said, power is going to help significantly. Okay, so we are going to place 4 of these fluid extractors facing inward. Okay. We'll see now in a second if it faces the correct direction. Yeah, this one is not facing the right direction. Direction, not correction, sorry. Okay, all 4 is on a correct path. I honestly can't remember what that does. Okay, so now we need pipes. I think we still have a few pipes. Yes, we need this. So we need 2 of those. And guess what? I still have 1 bucket that I'm not going to use. And then a tank. It's for wait, we can make this already? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Now we should be able to place it there. Get the pipes going. Actually, don't want that one. There. Okay, so now we're going to say fluid empty. Latex, yes, show working area. How do you do this again? Do we need to... Let's do this because I think it's also... let me just get the range. It's also, what do you call it? Gravitational. So if we do this, we still have that. We can grab that. Place a tank there. Items, fluids. We say your input, your extraction. Let's remove you, your extraction, and your extraction, and you're gone. Okay. So now, if everything works out, there is a different way that I'm going to do if this doesn't work, and we'll do that in the next episode because that's something nice. Oh, that works. Great stuff. That's perfect. So we don't have to go into a new mod at this moment. I still want to go into that mod. But yes, so we're getting latex. Awesome. So we need latex for a bunch of stuff. So once we have latex, and you're working... Why aren't you getting RF? Oh, you don't get RF. Okay, look at this, the progress, right? It actually says how long it takes. It takes 5 seconds. Look at this one. 2 seconds, because it has power. Okay, I just forgot to give that one power. Okay, you have power, you have power. Okay, all of them has power. And this is just a passive process. So it will continue getting some latex every few ticks. And wood will get destroyed, as it says. There is a way to place wood. I just can't remember exactly how to do it, but it's fine. Don't care if we can just every now and again get it. I think we'll get at least 2 buckets worth. If I remember correctly, I can't remember. Okay, so next step. So we have a fluid extractor, dispenser not working. So now, book. So that's the one done, okay? Fluid extractor is done. So now we get latex processing units, okay? So we need to get this latex processing unit going. So that's iron, and another putty machine frame. Okay, so let me quickly craft that, especially the putty machine frame, which we actually already have done before. So we need that. So we need 2 of you. 1. Ooh, don't we have more? Oh, we have exactly enough, but yeah, we're going to need a bit more. Okay, so 1 more of those. Then we have that. What do we need? We need 2 of these, 1, 2, and a furnace. Great. And then we have a latex processing. I wonder, actually, now that I think about it, can we not directly pipe you in? Ah, that works. Great. So it's not that bad at being gravitational. Because this is the only thing that actually uses the latex. So at the top you'll also see the latex. So what we can do, just to get the latex out of here. Great. Oh yeah, we need to be on range before we can pick things up. I forgot that. Range. Okay, great. So now we don't need to waste that tank. Okay, so we are getting latex from this, automatically processed into here, and this now. Okay, so this is where the trick comes in. So what I want to do, okay, this is where the automation comes in. As you can see, I also have oak fences and gates. Okay, we don't need gates actually. We can jump over fences. For some reason, I don't know why. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The main thing is we need to get industrial foregoing. Okay, so fluid extractor, latex chamber. What? Dissolution chamber. Block. Oh, there's a block placer. Yes, we saw that already. Block breaker, fluid collector, fluid placer. There is a animal, something with animal. What was it? Animal rancher. So if we animal rancher, a machine used to shear sheep and milk cows. Okay, so okay, now that's what we want. Animal feeder, a machine used to feed animals so they can produce babies when a machine is supplied with an animal feeding item. So that's basically what we had, but it's just better. And then we have a baby separator. So this actually separates a machine used to separate baby animals from adult animals. Baby animals will be teleported to the back of a machine. You can change what type of mobs get moved in the GUI. Okay, so we need this. No, this. Okay, and then there's also what's the other one? Is it mob crusher? Mob slaughter factory. Yes, that's the one. So this one, if we go, a machine used to process mobs and animals into liquid meat and pink slime. The mobs killed by this machine will not. Okay, so this is not the one we want. Mob crusher. Is it mob crusher maybe? Yes, a machine used to kill mobs as if a player would producing drops and essence drops. So this is what we want to go. The mob crusher. Mob crusher. Okay, that's what we want. We're also going to use a mob slaughter factory because that's helpful for other items down the line. Okay, that was interesting. But we're going to make two machines here, or two what do you call it? Two camps. Let's call it. Let me quickly sleep 1 second. Okay, so I quickly went off cam and made the two camps. So we'll have grown cows in this side and baby cows this side. Okay, so we'll have different machines. So we'll have a machine here, the baby separator. This one will sit here. It will take the big cows, which produces babies, and it will take the babies and spit them out this side. So we'll have a machine here, the mob crusher, will have a filter in it that only kills grown cows. So it will produce meat for us the whole time. Okay, and we'll have a feeder here that will also feed them. And these machines also has range upgrades and a lot of upgrades and filters we can apply. Okay, so that's going to help us a bunch getting meat, automated meat. And once we have automated meat, we also need to make the storage wall so that we can store the meat and stuff in there. Maybe we should have two separate walls. Down below we should have all the resources, because the one is going to be upstairs and one is going to be down here. And this will be items we use, like wood. Wood is, even though wood is a resource, but like meat and stuff like that we can save here. Maybe this side we can make our enchanting area. We need to get into enchanting soon though. Okay, this wall will be our interface for our storage, refined storage. Brains and stuff will be down below. Okay, but yes, that's enough rambling for me for now. So we have latex, so I'll have to wait for that to go. Oh yes, that's what I want to discuss as well. So these machines that we're going to use a mob crusher on the left side, and we are going to use the animal baby separator in the middle. So it will take the grown cows, spit them out at the back, and the mob crusher will crush the grown ones. So these things, they use plastic. All of them uses plastic. Okay, plastic is by smelting dry rubber. Dry rubber we get from a latex processing unit. So that's what we just set up. So yes, we have automated latex going. So it's still going, so it's good. We don't have yet. What don't we have yet? Where's home button? Transport. It's basics. Plastic. Yeah, but I want rubber. Latex fluids. Latex processing unit to make tiny dry rubber. Yes, a tiny dry rubber. It makes small tiny rubber. I don't know. It doesn't work. Run with no redstone signal. Oh, it needs water as well. Oh, okay. Can I take this water maybe? Or are we just going to give you... Yes. Let's make... I'm going to make another pump off cam. I'm just going to make some water here. Okay. I forgot that it needs water. Where's my other buckets? Oh, that's not good. That's not nice. Why did it take my... Oh, we can stack this. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, so I'll make another pump. And this is going to be easy because it's just like that. Place a pump there. Let me make it in 1 second. Okay, pump made. So we don't really care about the efficiency on this pump as it's so slow. And there we go. The latex is a lot slower, so we really don't care. Oh, come on, can't I aim correctly today? So there's always going to be enough water. How much latex do you use? About 8. So, okay, so we have dry rubber automation. So in the next episode, we're going to come back and we are going to finish our animal auto slaughtering or whatever you want to call it. So I'll go off cam and look for a few cows. And so that we can get them. I usually just do it this way. It's easiest to get them in this way. Okay, so I'll go back to our home base or our old hole and grab some wheat so that we can get that here. Speaking of wheat, we can also with industrial foregoing have a wheat farm and plant farm and even wood farm. So that's going to be awesome. So that's going to be automating wood and food and everything for us. Even those plants of Farmers Delight, it will automate that for us as well, which will be great because then we can actually just ignore it. We don't have to farm anything and we can actually auto feed this with another mod that I'm going to look into in the near future. But I'm running over time and I'm rambling too much, so let's call the episode right here. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe, but for now I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.